Let's see. What about now? Better? Better or not? Not better? No, probably not. Let me just... I have like on my phone. What about this? No? What about now? Oh, better? Hello? Better? So it wasn't working before. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know. I think it should be working now. Yes, because I have got like on my phone I have output, because I was trying to like for longest time, for maybe not the longest time, but like for a while already, I was trying to better, good. I was trying to actually have like output here on my headphones, so I've changed setting like in the OBS. Like here, and like I just wanted to have like output here, and it just like messed it up. So yeah, thanks for letting me know. That's a nice one. And I should be actually more vigilant, because yeah, I have it on my phone now, and like sometimes I'm just checking if everything is okay. And I was, you know, maybe I will just do output from here. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. Basically, I was just talking about my interview yesterday with Google, and it went actually very well. So I will actually okay, let's just record that. So yeah, the interview yesterday I had it with Google, obviously. I thought I will actually suck, because I totally didn't prepare. Like, you know, I was actually watching some like YouTube videos from people that would scare you to death about the technical interview for Google, and it turned out actually it was very simple to me. Like, at least, you know. So my task was actually, like, let's say you have a bucket of items, like, you know, bucket of files, like this one, you know? What about now? Better? Oh, what's here? Better or not? Oh, so I have output now. What's wrong? Better? Okay, I don't know. Here. Here. Okay, yeah, so like, let's say you have a folder like this, and you have a function to actually list all of that items in that folder, and then you have to check the biggest files, you know. So like you have to output 10 biggest files, like here, for example, you know. So you have to go, but you know, it's not obviously not sorted, but it's just like that, you know. So you go for 1, you check the size, 2, you check the size, and you add them to a list, to your array. Like I would do like an object array with objects or something, or map or something, whatever. And then like each time like you add the biggest one, like biggest 10, and then like you just like the next ones you ignore. So but you have to go through all of them. But then sometimes you might have a folder like this, and then you have to check what's inside, and if they are bigger, you know, add them to the list. So you do yes, so that kind of thing. So you do like a recursion there. Like, so I explained how I would do recursion, and and because like I kind of liked the fact that it was like on paper almost, you know, maybe not on paper, but in like Word document or something. So you can just like write your code, and you don't have to really worry too much about if it's gonna run. You just like write, okay, so here I'll just like a run function, you know, wherever, and just pass some arguments into it, you know, function. So, you know, in JavaScript, obviously, function is with small, and then like, you know, find biggest 10. I think I called that one. And then I had like a array. So I had like a, let's say I have a list of files, like, or just like some list, you know. So this is something like I would get, like, this is an API that would return like, you know, like a list of items and list of files. So let's say this is const list of files, and this is an you know, a list, basically, whatever. And then like I could actually, like, I also had a function, other function, okay, so that would be like one, a list of files, and second function would be size. I think this one was called just list, you know. So this would give you all the items in the bucket or in the folder, and the size was for individual item. So you could actually pass one item here. So obviously, you know, in my function, biggest 10, I would pass the list, or like new list, yeah. So it's easier. And then like obviously let's invoke it. Find biggest 10. Let's invoke it with list. That's just for formality. And then like, you know, we go through all of them, through all of the items. So let's do, you know, for whatever, for each, you know. So let's have list. Or actually, let's have new list. Dot for each, and you know, like then that's probably like a function item, and then I have, you know, callback function. But okay, so I'll just like explain that, you know. So now I go through all of the items and I do if else. I have my array of like biggest 10, const biggest 10 items, yeah, and that's array. And then I would like I would have a if it's actually, if it's smaller than the smallest item. So, and I could sort it straight away. So that would actually make it more efficient. So that was like kind of my solution. And then at the end, I'll just return that. Like, I don't know, I found it really easy. And like, I'm not really writing that much JavaScript anymore. You know, I do a vibe coding a lot, so like I thought I would actually suck. Yeah, as I'm saying, like I was actually saying that I would probably go and just burn it, and I did better than the other ones, you know. Like other interview, kind of similar, you know, to go, and also I had like a similar task, although like on the Google interview, what I did well, I was just talking through it all the time, you know. So I was saying, okay, so probably I have to check now, and I have to make sure that, you know, I can actually have a if, and I can like start assigning items here, and I would just like talk through all of that. So I would just be talking all the time, each line. So the if would check if that's okay, you know, and then I could sort maybe if I wanted to, or maybe I could do without if I wanted to do sort. But that's less efficient in my opinion. So like the if wouldn't be the prettiest code, but at least it would be more efficient, you know. So that kind of interaction, you know. And then like I had like this, if it's in the, obviously I would check if it's even in the, if it's smaller than the, like I think my first condition was if it's smaller than first item. If item is smaller than you know, what's the new list? Oh yeah, biggest 10 items. If it's okay, if it's smaller, then just return. I think, yeah. And then this was the most important condition. So I would actually check if it's like I would sort them actually. Basically, I would just make a like if it's not, then I would make a array again and just assign it to to the the list. So sorry, I would just make another loop, not array, obviously. Okay, I would make another loop, and then I would just check if it's within this if it's smaller. Like I would just sort them straight away, you know. So I would just like give like I would place it in correct place in that biggest 10, and then I would always know that if it's smaller than the first item, let's say I'm having from the smallest to the highest. If it's smaller than, just ignore it. Just just do this. You return. You just go on. Or actually, that would be continue, yeah. And then like if otherwise, is it like no? That would be return because it's for each. Yeah. Okay. So that would be return, and then like I would have another array. Yeah. So that's yeah. I found it really interesting, and that was yeah. As I was saying, like I was like that. I've never actually did. I've done those technical interviews where you write some functions and like you have to do something with array and like maybe some algorithm or something. But I would just go into the code and I wouldn't talk much about this. And like sometimes I would get through and sometimes they would say, okay, you don't really talk enough, like because like when you talk a lot on that interviews, then they know, okay, you actually understand so many topics. You can actually, even if you can't really write this function now, or it doesn't, you are not doing it correctly, you actually know what you're talking about. So if you had more time, you would write it properly because you actually looked into it from multiple angles. And then like, yeah, somewhere here I also had like I would invoke that function again if we went into like oh yeah, because the size function could respond with -1 if it was actually a folder. So if it's -1, I would actually invoke this function again. So that would be recursion, and they like recursion in Google interviews apparently. So obviously I can invoke that. Yeah, and super simple actually. I mean, yeah, I was actually surprised. I was actually surprised that this is easier than the other interview that I had. And I was thinking, okay, I will do on the other one. I was actually thinking I would do very well, and then like I just did badly. And on this one, I did so well, and I don't know. I was actually surprised. So let's see actually how Google will go. Maybe it will go okay, or maybe they will just not like me. Sometimes I'm like I had interviews where I would, or like interview processes. I would have recruitment process where I would go swimmingly through technical part, and then I would get some manager, and then he would start asking me some like managerial stuff, and maybe I should be probably better with that, and sometimes I really sucked at that. So like you never know. You might actually think, okay, you went well for the technical, so you are fine, and then you're gonna get manager who will ask probably like some, because I often when I'm actually applying now, I'm not applying for like a developer anymore. I got kind of bored with it. I think like with AI it's not really that fun. Like before it was more about knowledge. Now we can just prompt it. I mean, knowledge of code. Okay, I'll just do this. So now I think like, I don't know, I think I started actually appreciating management much more. And basically talking to people about project, what are the goals, why we are doing them. I like that actually. I like that kind of conversations. Okay, description. I just need to fill up my array. Basically I have to fill up my app with proper data because I wanna do like a video. Sorry, that's already. I just moved away from the Google interview. Yeah, as I said, it went well. So I think that's enough talking about it. I will let you know later, like if you're interested. And I need to generate some data. Description. I need to generate some data for my app because I want to do like a tour video. And the other day I started actually doing a tour video. So I have actually already recorded my script that would be read throughout it. So it's like a 10 minutes tour throughout the application, throughout my app, and it shows pretty much all the features that are there, like very quickly, but shows them there. But what I realized, saves for planner, is it? Did I not call it differently? What I realized, I'm kind of showing my friends companies data, and probably that's not good. So I have a list of products that my friend is selling, and he's using my app. Obviously, he's one of the catalysts of me actually building this thing. So I wouldn't want to actually expose his data. I didn't even ask for that. I should have asked that earlier. Maybe he would be fine, but actually I will just. Oh, okay. So this is like a recording of my lovely girl called Hope. So I have like those kind of screens, and she's
Customers, manage your clients. Suppliers.
okay. So this is this like a short version? No, this is a 10-minute version, or like 9-minute version. Is it? It's 8:41. So I need to actually fill it up with real screen of my app. And this is actually I found out that the promoting videos on YouTube is getting you quite a lot of visits on the website. And I don't know if there are that kind of good visits that you wanna have, like if they are useful, if they're gonna sell. But I think like that's currently that's the best guess of my strategy for selling this app. You know, I just wanna get videos. Are you familiar with Counter-Strike? Yeah, I wanna make an app where you can check striker craft for different weapons with Free.js. Oh, Free.js is good. Be good for that. Never used that before. I'm sorry, Free.js. Let me just remember. Like, I think I might forget. I thought I know actually Free.js. JS. What was this about? Let me just see. I don't know if it's good. Free.js examples. WebGL. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I got that. Yeah, it's a 3D. Yeah. Why not? You can handle it. Like the technology itself is yeah. You can see that it's very advanced. Very nice. And I'm guessing that you can probably produce that kind of stuff in Blender, and then export it into Free.js. Am I right? Yeah, look, like you can do this. You can make a Japanese street. Very nice. With a tram. Like, if this is possible, like you can do anything. So yeah, do it, man. I think yeah, really cool. But yeah, I think I kind of couple of times I was checking Free.js in my career, and there were people. This is cool, absolutely. Like imagine like writing this kind of stuff. Someone has done like really cool project. So yeah, I think Free.js sounds like a very capable app, capable tool, you know. Although I don't know how, you know, you'd have to figure out what's depending. Okay, actually, like Akuma, like depending what you're actually building, you know, I'll probably use pre-built assets because yeah, it's like a preview for the crafting that you do in the game. Yeah, so probably like I think at the end of the day you just realize that you will have to figure out the way to best export it or something. That might be the hardest part at some point, and place it correctly. But you know, probably yeah. I don't know if you really build those things in Free.js itself, because that would probably be, I would say it's probably some sort of code, or maybe you could just build it in Blender or any other tool for that, and then export it to that. I think that would probably be something more like it. I'm guessing. But you know, probably like yeah. So if you have assets that are correct, you know, already done, or like you have pre-built assets. Oh yeah, as we said, then yeah, like you just check how to export them correctly. Yeah, okay. This is cool. Okay. Yeah, but I can't really advise you. Yeah, it looks like very capable library. So you could probably do anything you want there. Yeah, if you can do this and that, then you can probably do anything. JS animation. YouTube. Blender to Free.js. Yeah, see? Blender to Free.js. See, there's a probably there's either plugin or something that will just export your stuff into Free.js, and you get assets from, probably there's a billion places where you can have them for free or pay for them. And yeah, I think that sounds like a great project, dude. I think that sounds like something that you will enjoy. Yeah, you can see that I'm doing something a bit more down to earth. Counter-Strike, yeah, I played Counter-Strike, Source ages ago. I mean, the later version was even better later, but I stopped playing it. And I got children and stuff, and when you have kids, you don't really play games that much. I can, for example, if I had more time, like a free time, I would probably do more streaming like this. I would be streaming like a couple of hours a day. There are guys that do this like for 8 hours in a row of building their app, like with AI and stuff, with vibe coding. So probably and make sure you stream it. This kind of stuff would be great. You might get more viewers than I'm getting, which I appreciate. I really appreciate that there are people actually coming here to listen to how I'm actually building, how I'm filling up the form, or something like that, building my app, or talking about some technologies. That's really cool, actually. So yeah, you should also stream it. I think people will enjoy it. This kind of 3D stuff, I would maybe find some time even to watch in between, my kids stuff and stuff, and things. Okay, so my ID is a serial number from 0 to 100 or 1000. Yeah, I don't know if this. So name is a company name. Country. Date. Yeah, good. And let me know how it goes. Just let me know. You can drop a link or something on my email. My email is or just only on LinkedIn. Just send stuff on LinkedIn. I think that's my only social media except YouTube now. Or this, on this channel, when you write here. Yeah. Anyone in .NET? An experts in .NET and Umbraco here? Remote role, collaboration. I used to do pretty good in Umbraco, but it was way, long time ago. Or maybe senior technical engineer. Or who is this? Oh yeah, okay, I shouldn't really show that. And let's not show Elon Musk now. So we've got name, that's a company name, or a business name. Business, image, web systems. I probably have actually product name, company. Oh yeah, let's have that. Oh no, that's a product name actually. Product name, customer. It's so they have product name and company. Good. SKU, some sort of number. ID, custom. Can we do that? Yeah, okay, that's weird. ID or number or ID actually. Let's have an ID. Is the ID SKU? ID. Okay, let's just leave it this way. I think that will be good enough. Quantity is a number, obviously. Number. Emoji. Company. Oh, I have SKU. Oh, good. Let's just have SKU here. Wherever is SKU actually, I never know that. And here it's quantity. It's just some number. Decimal. Integer. Okay, yeah, integer. Serial number. Okay, let's see what serial number is. And let's do 10,000, up to 10,000. And supplier is a company as well. Yeah. Palette info, that's probably just like, I don't know, slow and Ipsy. Oh no, that's just like, let's just have a number. Integer. Yeah, probably less. Category. Like type or something. Department? No. Fine. I think that should be something custom list. Oh, that could be good. Orange, banana. Yeah, okay. So let's say let's just have like IT stuff. Displays. CPU, I don't know. Okay, let's just have some made up custom list. CPU, drive. Yeah, I can't think of stuff for about PCs. Hard drive. Okay. What else is there? Like, I don't know. Okay, let's just have free, whatever. Description. Those types, I hate actually categories like that. So maybe let's have packaging. Let's have now the previous one was at least and orange. Or maybe like a category like red, green, blue. Oh no, okay, actually let's just have that. Description. I think that's just like a Lorem Ipsum. Or maybe, okay, product adjective. Yeah, and let's have and that's it for now. So let's just generate like how many 100 rows. Yeah, let's have 87. Looks like a good number. Generate. Yeah, we're pretty stuff. Yeah, okay, IDs. Download. I think X is Excel, yes. Although I should actually allow, like it's on my list of things to allow my app to export CSV. Yeah, let's just write it down here. I will actually I need to really get to those because there's so many of them now. Allow exporting. And I have to the next thing I should probably start writing like integrations to different this thing is I thought that will be done by in January, but maybe March will be more likely that sort of something closer to completion will be actually achieved. I hope I won't get any jobs. What Google one? Google is actually in Warsaw, and for me it's an hour to get there, and they want me to go there 3 times a week. So I think some sort of a job that would be remote would probably fit me more. But I could do streaming most of the time. I would be working on one laptop that is for for client, and one for myself. A vibe code here and vibe code there, vibe code here and there. So probably I wouldn't be that productive with my product, but it would be fun as well, I think. Do you think it makes sense? Did you ever work to let's just make a poll. Did you ever write to code at the same time? Start poll. Yeah, I tried that actually, and it's kind of fun. Although not the easiest thing to do, but it's doable. To work on 2 things at the same time. Okay. Allow. Okay, let's just. Did I download it? Yes. So let's just try to. Oh, so I should actually start recording my video. So, oh, 10 views, good. So I actually have my login screen. So then let's just start recording. Okay, stop recording and start recording again. Anyone had any of the other? You guys have some other projects? Like Akuma has like something. Sounds like a fun project. Yeah. Is there like an earning potential in that? Wanna make an app where you can check sticker craft for different weapons. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if you can make money on that. If probably maybe it's not that important for you, and like for me probably shouldn't be maybe as well. Although like yeah, I have kids and mortgage, so I don't know how you are doing. Probably if I leave that, you know, sometimes I'm kind of wondering what would I do if I lived at my parents' house still. You know, I would probably be building quite a lot of different like city projects. But some of them would probably at the end of the day, if I knew how to monetize them, and like currently I think I would know how to monetize some of it. I think like I would have like plenty of small projects like that, you know, where you do different stuff for different games, for different like whatever files, types, changers, whatever. This is a sweet song. I love it. I love it actually. And this girl is actually very pretty. I mean, all of them are. This one, yeah, kind of sweet. All of them are. Okay, actually, maybe I should. Let's not do that. I'm married, so obviously I don't care about other women. Oh, okay, so I've got, this is good data. It's pretty good, cool data set. So let's just, so I'm recording this now. No, I'm not recording. So now we logged in. We go through different customers. Although like earlier I will have to go through that again later. There's nothing here, obviously. There's nothing here. But if we actually oh, no, not this one. Let's just clean up description. Oh, okay, let's have description. Can't delete that one? What? Can't delete those? SKU? Wait, okay, I can delete. Wait. Okay, I should be able to delete those. Info, category, description. Okay, let's just apply that. Yeah, I think I don't really like the fact that I can delete. Yeah, not the best UX, I guess. Yeah, let's just upload the file. Do I have one on the desktop? Do I? Did I just save it as mock data? Is it mock data? Okay, so I shouldn't. Okay, and where's my data? Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't want to have those 87. Shit, that wasn't good. Let's just do it again. So basically, I just didn't like the fact that I have mock data as a name. It probably doesn't make... It's not such a big problem. Such a big deal. Okay, I think it's still deleting. Oh, okay, so I probably know what's happening, why it logs me out. Sometimes. When it's being in process of deleting items, and I start deleting more items or do other stuff, I think it might actually break. Yeah. So I will have to block that screen and say, okay, removing, you know, like a loader or something, and then based on that, you are able to delete after that, you know, like, I mean, it just has to block it here when I press select, you know, when I bulk delete it. So otherwise you think like, okay, it's done. And now it's actually doing it in the background. So this is a bug. This is obviously like a UX bug. Not very good system design. And here I've got plenty of clients, 86 actually. I should have like much less clients. So I'll have to modify also my mock data. So here I've got only 13. Good. Okay, then it's selected. Okay, I don't know if I can play this one. Probably I can. So sweet, actually. So sweet. It's music. Isn't that like, is music okay? Is it not too loud? Yeah, now again, no customers found, but we still have showing. Okay. Yeah, this needs to be fixed. After bulk delete. Hey, what are you building? I'm building a space. No, no, it's I'm building an app for managing deliveries. And today, like I'm sort of writing down. It's almost like I'm doing a bit of a testing today, and also I'm doing this this video, like a tour video that will be showing.
Next, let's look at customers and suppliers.
Yeah, so basically it will be showing each section of the website, and then I will be promoting the hell out of this video. So like I figured out that if I pay like a couple of dollars towards like my video, I get like lots of website views. So like if I will have a good video of a tour of my app that is explaining what it does, and yeah, it's for suppliers and delivery companies and stuff, so they can actually manage their products. And like it's already live, it's already out, but no one is actually buying it. I'm not really surprised, because I think like, yeah, so I don't think like I'm very good at convincing people at this moment. So this kind of tour video will be probably be a bit better in explaining to people how the app works and why it's great for them. So I'm sort of doing that. Although like I kind of realized that I had like a data set that I was using, but it was my friend's business, and I just don't want to actually use that. So I'm generating new data and trying to fit it in, and then I'm just I just want to make like a really very good set of data now, so I can actually fill up all the app. And I'm realizing that I've actually made lots of small sort of UX UI errors. So for example, like now I'm bulk deleting, so I deleted like lots of items, and it should actually block the screen, but it's not doing that. So you wouldn't be able to do other stuff while it's actually deleting. It should just tell you, okay, I'm deleting, because otherwise it's kind of, yeah. So I actually selected to delete 80 something products here and 80 something items, and it just deleted like half of them, and I don't know what's happened actually. So it's a bug actually. So I'm actually also sort of writing down all the bugs that I have. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Are you building any apps now yourself? Gravity? Are you in the process of building anything? Vibe coding and stuff? Selling stuff? No deliveries. Supplier 0. Good. 11 customers. Good. Let's just bring them out. And I should actually have like in my file, so it's not going to be called mock data anymore. So here I have mock data, which I would like. Product data. Let's say product data. I'm looking for ideas actually. What sort of stuff interests you? Because like it's like, for example, like I kind of like this topic, like this what I'm doing here. It's not like the most exciting thing out there. I'm probably much more interested in running. I mean, I have a camper that I want to actually build now, so I will probably do stuff about that as well. So I have actually ideas also about how to do better filming when I will be driving my camper. So I can actually list this as videos. What's PMF? Sorry, I'm 40 almost, so I might not know some slang. Yeah, okay. Let's again. You're a developer, good. Yeah, so we can probably write cool stuff. It's actually like exciting times with, you know, when you can actually, it's allowing you to make things much quicker. For example, this product took me like 2 months, or like 2.5 months, let's say. And I built like ages ago. I built like I'm sort of reviving other product with other people. It's called Pattern Market. This one, it's universal, so it needs to wake up. You know, it's a free installation. But this is basically for people who are doing like a selling like a they're called sewing patterns. You know, so you have a pattern of how to actually make some clothes, and I want to make like a marketplace for that. And I know there is one already on Etsy, but I want to compete on that. So there will be like, you know, you will be able to place your clothes, like the type of clothes that you can make out of it, and then you can download it as a PDF, for example. And someone like can make his shop there and sell it here. So that's the idea. Yeah. And also this is another thing. Like, yeah, but with the ideas, I don't think that this is actually the hardest part, to be honest. Because, like, you know, you might have idea that is okay, and then you start crafting it, and then it becomes better. So, like, I think, like, if you have an okay idea, I think it's worth to actually start working on it as well. If you really don't know what to do, and it will actually make you start figuring things out, and you will actually learn new things, and then you will expand your idea with that. So I think that's a, like, for example, I didn't really know that much about supply, and I had to actually learn it from my buddy and stuff. Yeah, even like a couple of months ago when I started writing like a script, like a movie script, and I sort of almost finished. I think I will finish it quite soon. But the thing is, like, I had a great idea. It was about I know, and you might actually tell me that on Netflix there is similar idea, but I wasn't aware of that at the time. So I had this idea of, like, you know, there's bunch of like rich tech billionaires from like one company that actually they built like a bunker, you know, and they actually decided that, you know, that it was like a safety bunker for all their like corporate sort of like the bosses, you know, in the company. And there's obviously Armageddon or something, which they kind of helped calling because of the products, and they have to actually run to that place. And I actually had this idea when I was cycling, and I was probably listening to some like Joe Rogan or something. Someone was talking about like how Jeff Bezos or someone is actually building himself like a bunker or something. Like, you know, they probably have those islands and bunkers and stuff, you know, so they can just run away if shit happens. But like, then if you think of it, like, let's say you are like this super rich CEO and you go to this bunker, and then you have some stuff there, you have people actually working for you, like a janitor or something. Like, there might be some military guy who is, you know, you actually hired to do stuff for you. But then it turns out that probably you are not this billionaire anymore. You're just some fucking guy, you know, and you went there, and this military guy or this janitor will just like force you to actually listen to him, and maybe he will hit you over the head with some pipe, and you have to just like, you know, he will just beat you up, and like you have to listen now. You are not the boss anymore. So that was my idea, and like there's a bunch of people in the bunker now, and I think that there is like an end of the world outside. I actually have to finish that one because it was so fun to write. But basically, like, I had this just this idea about people going to bunker and like someone losing the power, you know, someone losing the, you know, his CEO status and using his influence. And then I started writing it, and like, you know, I started realizing, oh, I have this person. I have to give that person something to do. Oh, this person I just, you know. I need to this person is the bad guy, but obviously, like, not you know, if you want to make a good bad guy, he has to have some good things about himself. He has to think at least that he is good. So there's lots of that. And like so first you get like some sort of idea. Once you start working on it, you will actually start adding really things that you really get excited about. And like I was so excited about this stuff this process of like thinking and expanding the idea is actually really really interesting. It's actually something that is worth pursuing, and even if you never finish it, it's still worth actually doing it. So yeah, if you have a half of idea, like if you actually look at what Akuma actually said, he has some idea for Counter-Strike and some weapons and stuff, which sounds like someone might say, okay, this is like a very niche market, but like it's still a market. It's still something actually worth building, and he will actually, if he doesn't know FreeJS library and some other stuff, he will learn quite a lot on that. And I promise you, he will actually, if he does like even half of it, he will actually learn as much as he will know almost as much as anyone on the market in that topic. So if there is if there is job hunt for someone with FreeJS, and there is sometimes probably there are enough of that jobs, and he's interested, he will actually be one of the top candidates. Just like, especially if he talks about it. Let's say he's actually, while he's writing it, he's showing some output on his LinkedIn and maybe on YouTube, like me. He talks about it, and he suddenly becomes this D3J, sorry, not D3JS. I love D3JS. It's a great library, but FreeJS expert. So yeah, same with you. Like once you actually start crafting this idea, the process of learning will actually make you actually, it will actually force you to expand your knowledge very actually far. So I would recommend that. For example, like even me, I didn't really like. I actually knew quite a lot of tools to actually make things quick. So because I worked for many years, I used to do them slowly, so I learned how to do design for this page in Photoshop or in Illustrator. So I could actually make it over, in 2 weeks time or something. I would make this design, but then I actually learned to speed it up. And now I can actually make this kind of design with AI and with different tools within a couple of hours, or maybe 2 hours, or maybe less even. Or maybe with a couple of prompts, depending how actually how perfectionist I feel about it. No, don't go now. Go later after my live stream. Do it later. Just or other screen. Make sure it's keep this thing here. I prefer 4 concurrent viewers than 3 concurrent viewers. Okay, don't go yet. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, if you have idea, start doing it. Yeah, just start doing it. My background, I think I went through everything already. So I started with design back in the 15 years ago. I started with design straight after uni, but I also know programming. I know JavaScript, I know Python, I know quite a lot in terms of visual design. So I know Figma, Canva. I know video development. I can actually do videos quite nice. I think I can do pretty good videos. I'm not the most sort of perfection. I'm not the perfectionist, so my videos will not be perfect. But I think they will do like a good job for that kind of job. For let's say you wanna do a tour video of your app, that's actually something I will do pretty good. So I think like I'm quite wide in terms of like my skills. I'm not an expert. Expect maybe in like React and CSS and maybe that kind of stuff. Where I'm very good. I'm not really expert in too many topics like that. But I'm pretty good in actually finding shortcuts to do things like design and like development. So I think I'm even thinking about making a course on that. So I will actually probably do that, when I'm done with my Panera thing, or like when I'm sort of done. Probably I might actually, in a month time, I might decide, okay, there's enough for now, and I will just wait for clients to appear and then see what their feedback is. So I might actually jump to that idea of course, where I'm just showing all the shortcuts. How you can make, basically how you could make, you know, good SaaS in a month or something with all the AI tools. Or, you know, depending on the size of your SaaS, obviously, but, you know, I could do like, you know, how you do payments, how you do marketing, how you do design, how you connect to database, how you deploy it cheap, and how you actually run it, and how you get customers and stuff. All of that, probably I could show quite how to do it efficiently. Yeah. Yes. What's your background? You said you're a program. Yeah, you are a developer. Yes, I think I remember that. Am I right? Yes, you said you're a developer. Yeah. So unless it's a house, you know, building houses, that might make it harder, but still, with AI you can do quite well. Oh, I can't. Sorry, I can't play this girl. This will be actually. This will. Shit. Okay, so I went through those. Let's start from the beginning. Yeah. Okay, let's start from the first one, because there are some songs I can play, and there's my playlist here, which I call programming music, of like Polish folk music. Yeah, I mean, I do think, like, in terms of design, I think it's quite important. You just don't want to look too amateurish. Although I've seen like really popular apps that didn't really look that well designed. And I'm actually like in one of my, if you know about linear. No, I don't know linear. Like, I have my story of design when I actually was selling a product. And probably like if someone is selling more products, they actually have more of those stories. But I had a product online that I was selling with two of my buddies. And I created this page that was very simple, actually. This was like really simple sales page in WordPress. And it wasn't too long, it wasn't too, like, it wasn't very well designed. I mean, it was good, like it was competent. So I created it in like a day or two, you know, so I made it quickly. And then we started selling this product, and it was doing pretty good. Like, sometimes it would make my corporate salary, you know, in a month, with just this one product. So it was pretty good, and I could travel Europe and stuff, do cool stuff. And then like we hired a designer. So like, you know, I could design, but like I thought, okay, I will just hire someone that is an expert, let's say. And he designed like a prettier page, nicer buttons, better pictures, longer page, more content, you know, like everything was better. Like, and then our sales dropped by third. So, you know, like, design is important, so you don't look like an amateur. Don't make it ugly. Make sure, like, I think if we talk about design or UX, I think UX is more important. That your app is functional and kind of makes sense. When you click somewhere, it just kind of gives you enough information or drives you through the app very well. I think this is much more important than like a nice pretty site. The pretty is very subjective, and sometimes, like, I had actually like people telling me that this is ugly or this is bad. This logo is bad, you know, and I don't think so. Yes, sales dropped by 1/3. Yes, like 30% down, almost straight away. Yeah. Yeah. So design, be careful with that. I think like with design, it's best to actually, yeah. Yeah. With design, it's best to test it, because we just redid the entire page. We just redid the entire site and relaunched it almost with new design. And yeah, down 30% down, or 1/3. I don't know. I don't really know like, yeah, we could see like significant growth. I think that there was just too much content, or maybe it was looking too salesy. I don't know. We just like, the simpler page seemed to do better. Like, it was very basic page, black and white, like with a couple of pictures here and there, like buttons. Like, it was still competent, you know. It was still good site. Unfortunately, I don't have a screenshot over that. Hey, would you recommend me, 18 years old, to go AI or to go into programming? Do both. Why? Like, what? Why you should go into one or the other? Do both. Learn a bit of programming and do AI. I think that's probably what I would do now. And just build build apps, start building apps. Doesn't matter which, if you write your code or yourself, or you use you know, wherever Copilot for that with Grok or something. Yeah, just build it. Just start building things. You know, when you are 18, start building whatever the idea you have. Like even half-baked ideas, just start building them. This is much more work than learning. I mean, you will be learning because you will be forced to learn, because you will have to solve a problem. You will have a, you know, if you wanna okay, for example, let's say now, I was thinking about, I have an app, yeah. Yeah, I have an app. I have a great idea for an app, and I will actually build with one of the guys that actually wrote to me from chat, you know. So he contacted me on the chat, like you guys, and I actually had this idea for a while, you know, kind of while ago, but I'm coming back to it, and I think it's a good idea. Let me show you. You can steal it, or don't steal it. Find your own idea. Just find something that you're excited about. I think that's even more important. So like, because I'm running, like I do lots of running, and I did this channel actually like a year ago, where I would be posting my running videos. Not very popular channel. It's like in Polish. Like, it wasn't very popular. I did like several videos. It's kind of there. Maybe I will revive it one day. But I actually at one point thought, okay, I have a video, because I was running with this like camera, like on the gimbal. You know, there's this like DJI Pocket something with a. I can show you actually. Yeah, so I have this camera. Yeah, so this is a DJI Pocket Osmo something, maybe, I don't know. So this is a gimbal. This is a, you know, and what it does, it follows you. So when you can run with it. No, it's not GoPro. It's DJI. It's a Chinese one. You can run with it, and it's actually stabilizing very well. Like it just kind of stays there, you know. So it's great for filming. Like when you are, although I dropped it recently, and it's kind of but doing something funny. But it's very capable camera. You can film while running, and it films it very well. So I actually figured out, and I have a watch, Garmin watch, which you know, has GPS and it registers stuff. So I actually figured out, yeah, I kind of, well, now I'm recording that stuff. Why don't I just like display a map where I am, on the video that I'm filming, and synchronize the time, like my speed and all of that statistics. So this is how many minutes per kilometer, how many kilometers run, time, and the map. So I actually started building it, and like I didn't really know Python at the time that well. I kind of did a very short course, like an hour course or something, and started building it with you know, I wrote some of it myself and some of it with AI. But I had to figure out, okay, I had to start learning Python basically. And if I actually went to I did like 40 hours course of Python, which I did later actually. I did like half a year ago, again, like full Python course. If I did that, I would probably not learn enough to make this app. So I would still have to learn how to get map, how to display map on the screen, how to get it actually up to date, because I had coordinates, and how, you know, I had coordinates, and I just had to actually display that, you know, where I am, for example. I had you know, lots of data. I just wanted to display that. So, you know, I could obviously write some sort of front end, which I knew, but why do that there? I could just write it straight in Python and then like export it as an app, maybe even. But then I figured out, okay, maybe that's not the best idea, you know, and maybe because I started building it and I kind of dropped it. But recently I thought, okay, I have an even better idea, I think. So let's use this app, but not for running, but for recording anything in motion. And then this would be like something that I could actually stream straight with. So then, because for example, I bought myself a camper, like I will show you, it's a really cool camper. Where is it? I bought myself this like 45 years old camper. It will show it in a second. so I want to actually like place my phone there. This is Volkswagen T3. It's from 1981. Okay, let's just move this around. So this is my camper. And so I thought like, okay, like I wanna place a video. I wanna place my phone on the screen and display like speed, display where I am on the map, like the same stuff as I just showed on the other one, but like while I'm driving, you know. And then I want to be able to stream it. And there's no such app, obviously. There's nothing. There are things where you can record stuff and record the speed, but there's nothing that you would have to then like upload it to YouTube after that. So this is not really good for streaming. So like I was thinking, okay, let's just have that. And for example, you know, when there is like a, you know, maybe people jumping with the parachute, or like the Red Bull driving like the racing car, they could actually just use that app, you know. Or like someone who, so you know, like you start actually, because I started crafting this idea earlier, it just kind of expanded to something further. And like I didn't really, like at the time I sort of made it work, although I had some lag on my map. My map was lagging actually, it wasn't really loading very quickly, but that's something that could be easily fixed, especially with AI now. You know, you just say, okay, make sure you preload the map earlier, and that would be solved. Oh, that is a gap. And so, you know, but like once you figure out what you want to build, you will actually be forced to research that. And like maybe with AI, it will actually tell you, oh, yes, use this app, or like use this library for, you know, if you choose Python, for example, like whatever, Rust or Node, then it will actually guide you through that. And you will have to learn some stuff. You will have to learn how to debug it, how to deploy it, how to, you know, how to connect sales, how to design it nicely. I like this design actually that I did. You know, the picture is not, and probably this would be a circle maybe, or smaller, you know, or maybe this, you know. But I was just like throwing ideas, you know. I just wanted to actually see how it would work in the screen. So yeah, once you start working on an idea, showing it to people, sometimes you have to be kind of protective about your idea, but like yeah, once you start talking about it and doing it, you will learn the hell out of it, and then you will become expert in whatever there is, you know. And there is very few people on the market that know this topic better. So like, for example, let's say I finished that app like for completely. What would I learn? I would learn how to get maps in Python. Many people don't know that. Many experienced Python developers don't know that. I would know how to display data on the screen. This is good for visualizing. Maybe this could be actually something that you upload your logo. That's something you need to learn. How to handle video. How to then deploy it to App Store, maybe if it's an app. How to make an app out of it. How to connect sales to Stripe or something to it if possible. Or maybe, you know, sell through the other place. How to market it. That's a very useful skill. So this is like you just learn because you built this really simple app. So this is something you just learn, but by building this simple app. So yeah, like the Triana Rex, start building up, and don't worry about like learn some programming, very basic. I would say like learn basic programming and learn debugging. I think debugging is useful with AI. How to actually find where your problem is, because like when you with AI, like if you're specific about, oh, I'm getting this error, or like this part of the app, like okay, this doesn't work, or like this, like for example here, let's say I obviously know how to debug, so I can check, okay, are there any errors in the console, or if there is a data fetching problem, you know, I'm just kind of checking it here and seeing if something breaks. Oh, this is broken, whatever. For example, here I'm actually going for deliveries, page size 10,000. This is a risky business, you know. This is risky. Why am I looking for 10,000? This is a bug, you know. But when you know where to look, you're actually gonna find that there is a, you know, how to debug it, you know. Also here, even like, why am I requesting 1,000 items? I can see already that it's a bug that I should optimize. So, you know, once you start working on those kind of things, you actually realize what you can learn. And I think that I would never. I went to uni when I was, you know, your age, 19 maybe, and that was like, now I see it as a mistake because it was very expensive. It took like 4 years to me, in which time and after that I still had to go for internship to start work, to start normal work. And like I could just go to internship straight away. I could just speak to my, you know, like my buddy who has some business and then maybe build something for him. Yeah, or maybe build some of my ideas and start selling them. Yeah, like I think like that's what I would do. And you know, learning is cool. Like, but while you are building, you are learning anyway. But you know, the learning when it's just aimless, like in school, it's aimless learning. You know, you just learn this. You know, learn physics or whatever, not physics, calculus. Learn calculus, but like, why am I even learning that? This is like really wasteful, in my opinion. Like, if you're learning just for this purpose to solve some problem, then this learning is actually very useful, and it's actually more focused, and it will take you much less time. But if you're gonna decide to learn entire Python to build this small app that I just showed you, I think it's quite a wasteful even. Like, you know, it's better to start working with it and then maybe expand your knowledge. You know, maybe that's good actually to, you know, maybe read some here and some there, but like not like, I think like even now, if I was learning a new programming language, let's say I wanted to learn Rust, I would start learning basics. Like, you know, I would spend 2 hours or 3 hours on the course and start straight away, start a project on it. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was so cool to do it again. Okay, what was I? Jesus, like I got so distracted again. This will happen all the time to me. Oh yeah, I was doing my Excel. I was fixing my Excel. So let's just do this actually. Yes, overwrite that, and override that. Yes. Okay, good. I just want to have less suppliers. Just bunch of them. You know, that's just too many. That's just too many. Yes. Yes. Like this. Like this. Yeah, okay, maybe here. Is it correct? Yeah, one too many. Good. And what's this actually? It's description. Realistic gorgeous. Drive CPU displays. Yeah, maybe. Okay, makes sense. Actually, let's just. Right. Maybe this here, so it's a bit more random actually. And here. And here. And here. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm doing, like I just have to make a data set for my screen recording video, like my video that would be run walk through my app. Why? Okay. Where are you guys? Gara VT, where are you? Gara VT. Are you okay? Are you somewhere in Europe or something? I'm kind of wondering, like, if it's Friday night, like, why are you watching this? If you're 18, you should be probably out. If it's the evening, yeah. That's what I would do. Yeah, let's save this. Oh, hi Mohammed. Okay, so yeah, now I can start recording. And oh, sorry, I will have to camera. I will hide my camera for now because I have to record this. Upload Excel, product data. And now unfortunately I have to refresh. Good. Okay. So I have customers here. I got 27 customers, which is a good list. I have suppliers. I have 19 suppliers. Good list. I like that. So products, we can display that. We can. That's nice. I think that I like that. You have like. This is cool. Yeah, this is great actually. Yes, let's add one here. Products. This. Yeah, SKU. What did I use? SKU. SKU. SK 1, 2, 3, 4. Category. Displays. Description of my new product. Not clear voice. Shit. What's wrong with this? So is this better now? Ah, that sucks. I don't know, I started having problems with it yesterday and I don't know how to even track it, to be honest. So I don't hear myself. Let me just check it here. I like that. So products. Okay. How do I fix that, to be honest? Yeah, okay, let's just not here. Filters maybe. Oh, but no better. Okay, this is almost random. This is almost random what happens here. I will have to, maybe I will have to look for a different setup. I don't know. I mean, it looks. Select supplier. Palette info. Product. Okay. I'll just add a category. Priority. Okay. Yep. New types. And now let's go to products. And I can add a column here. Oh, no. Add. With number. Add. Apply. Now, medium, high. Yeah, so this is yeah, cool. I don't know, like yesterday I was recording a video about job market, and it was very good video. I think I was prepared and stuff, and then I play it and the audio is so bad. So I don't know, maybe I will have to replace this mic, or I don't know, maybe start using different software for recording, but it's really hard to actually say what's happening here. It's oh, maybe this. Oh, maybe now. Sounds like a... Let me just listen to myself. Software for recording, but it's really hard to actually say what's happening. It's oh, maybe this. Oh, maybe not. Sounds like a... Okay, yeah, that's good that I investigate that. Thanks, Mohammed, for letting me know. This is I think I kind of managed. I figured it out, and I have to check what device I'm working on. Jeez, like shit. That was yeah. So that I kind of know why my live streams didn't sound very well. How about color coding the tags green for low, red and high, and yellow for medium? Yeah, I could do that, but I would have to create like have to create more type, like specific types as well. Yeah, that's nice actually, that you could actually also give a colors to stuff. And in like I've got that actually implemented in statuses, where you can actually assign a color, like here, deliveries, suppliers. Okay, but not here. But because I have custom types here, it would be actually quite a lot of functionality to add, to have also like custom colors for them. I think like I will, maybe in the future I could actually write that, and maybe it will actually have sense, you know, make sense. But like always sorry, always when I'm actually adding a new feature, it's always a risky business. It's two-edged sword, you know, because it's not always that you have more features, the app is better. Sometimes you will actually, by adding a new feature, you might actually mess up your app, because then you can't only add a feature. You also have to show people how to use it. You also have to make sure it's actually very easy to access, if it needs to be easy to access. You have to really think of how actually this feature will work. And I can already see that if I had like also, like, because I added recently this custom type, you know, which you can actually define, then the next step would be to add colors here. So yeah, that's doable obviously, but this is another functionality that needs to be explained to people, and needs to be well displayed and sort of easy to work with. And if it's not, then it's a problem for the customer, yeah, for the user, because it's more knowledge for him to learn. And this is actually where I'm trying to beat the bigger competition, because I'm just trying to make a app that is a bit simpler, you know. So yeah, but yeah, as I'm saying, like it's always like a two-edged sword, you know. That, you know, you might actually improve your app, or you mess it up with each feature, you know. And I worked on apps that were actually so rich in features that they had to actually like write a page or 2 page of long explanation for features, because it would be so hard to actually navigate at one point. And they had actually what they had was actually clients that had to use their app, so that was a big like they were really forced almost by a contract, which makes it harder actually to make good UX. So yeah, I agree. I think, Mohammed, this is a good idea, and I probably might implement it at some point. But maybe not now, actually. I kind of like to go with my app here. Yeah, I can, and I do know that I have some, even some visual bugs to fix. Let's do one December. Dzisiaj, no. Oh, that was actually, was it? Oh, that's probably from the browser. In transit. Delivery. Yeah. I just need a couple of deliveries here, so it looks like there's a lot going on. Something in December. Actually, something in November, October. Delivered products. Yeah. It says this customer. Okay, ordered. Maybe there should be also supplier in deliveries. Okay, delivery. Yeah, and yeah, I will have to add delivery. No, last map. Delivery status delivered. Yeah, I'm not showing myself because I'm recording that to have it. Oh, that's good. Okay, customer. Although I have to say which fields are required. That's probably something I have to provide. Customer, collier. Yeah, okay, products, this one. Yeah. Let's have another one here. And this. And this. Yeah, I know it's exciting here. I can see that it's probably thrilling for you guys. It's almost like playing games where I'm just showing, I'm filling up this data. Yeah, obviously not the most exciting stuff, but I think that's, I just want to show that there is lots going on here. Yeah, and that's going on here. Just like, okay. Okay, let's just see if there are anything to display in my report. January, compare months. Yeah, okay, this is good. Ooh. This is obviously like a rounding error. I should make it a bit more obvious. Okay, I'll probably check, change something here. Some more statuses here. In transit. Let's have this actually. Reports. That will actually influence my report. No, it didn't. Order versus delivered. Okay. Also, I would have to change the dates or something. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, good. Good. I think I like that actually. I think I have enough data here. Allow email. The office. That's actually. Can I like export this? Yeah, okay. I do have a product export. Let's see here in a specific view. Low priority deliveries. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go to customers. Manage products. Okay, do they not have products? Okay, I think this is not working here. Okay. Yeah, because this producer has a... Okay, so producer shouldn't be called producer, I guess. Oh, yeah, okay, there is a bug here, obviously. Because this should obviously be assigned. This supplier should have products, and this... Okay, I have to improve that data before I record it. Unfortunately, that's a lot more work than I thought there will be. But at least I fixed my mic. That's an improvement. So good that we have that going on. That my audio works a bit better. Yeah. But I think I will be soon. I'll be finishing for today. I think we had a pretty good live stream, although like not that many people joined today, but I had actually quite a lot of interactions with you guys, so that's still quite interesting. Yeah, I don't really I used to have like more viewers, but less people staying for longer, so that's actually interesting to see that, you know, nowadays. And I'm obviously a big addict now of any statistics that have anything to do with my live streams. So that's a thing I kind of realized. YouTube. Oh shit. Yeah. Good. I think some people joined actually during this live stream. Yeah, and 3 are watching. Including me now. Now on another screen. And it seems like most of the people are vibe coding 2 things or multiple things at same time, which is actually a fun thing to do. And I'm planning to do it more even, you know. I have a couple of projects. Maybe I should buy another laptop even. And you know, here I could do one, and on the other laptop the second one. Obviously I could do both on one laptop. That would be, or maybe not. Maybe actually having 2 laptops is not really that such a good idea. I don't know. I will have to think of it. How about color? Okay, so I read that one already. Oh, this is my lovely camper for anyone who haven't seen it before. And yeah, and I'm doing World War II stuff, and this is me with my finger pointing up. I think I have to do more pictures. Yeah. And my video about Elon Musk is a flop. Like, I don't know, like there's sometimes I think like, oh, this is a good to talk about, and then like no one is watching it. But that's probably YouTube for you. Contact name. Eli. I don't know. Oscar. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. Email. John. Josh. The box. Yeah, let's just have that kind of names. Ooh, I have so many to fill. So actually, let's just try to export it. Oh no. Export. What was this? Customers export. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's just have another one, which is just name. And this would be like a name. Full name. Generate. Where's my name? About info category, description. Where's my name actually? Let's have it up. Let's move it up. Generate. No? No name? Oh, here. Oh, okay. Download CSV. Not CSV, accessor. Mock data, okay. Oh, and I should actually also generate email. Email. That's email and phone. Phone. Yeah. Generate. I prefer that. Downloads. This will be more mock data. What happened to me a lot too when I tell jokes to my friends. That happens to me a lot too when I tell jokes to my friends. Oh, so what happened to me? I just forgot actually. Was I doing anything funny? I just didn't think. Sorry, did I say a joke that I then I kind of forgot it? But what happened to me? What happened to me a minute ago? Okay, I don't know. Sorry, Mohammed. I just like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm on autopilot. I'm just realizing, oh, I should just. Where's my brain here? Okay, mock data. See how like how cool this live stream is. Like I even forget that I just did something. Okay, that's a customer. This is the phone number. Okay, that's useful. Let's just have this. Oh, actually, I just need like 28-ish. And then like let's do this other file where customers export. Yeah, company name, phone. Is this like an? Oh yeah, here. Oh, this looks weird. That's not company name. That's a contact name. Shit. This will actually confuse the hell out of people. Okay, so I can see that this is contact name, not company name. Oh yeah. This is kind of weird. Phone. Was it phone or email? No, it was email. And phone. Was it like 27 or 28? Well, Elon Musk video. Okay. Yeah. Okay, makes sense now. I think. Okay, contact person. Oh, that's no, that's the one. That's the name. That's the name. Oh no. Company name. Okay, so there's no company name actually. Okay, let's just undo this, and then here we're gonna have a contact person. Yeah, I think that's how it should work. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. I will tell them like it's a fantastic joke, but then I don't get it. Yeah, like you know, obviously you say, obviously if they don't get it, it means just they're not smart enough. That's how you should actually assume. They're just dumb, you know, so they don't get your jokes. It's not like that you just said bad joke. It's just they are not smart. So, you know, it makes actually like, if I think that way, like it just makes it easier for me to understand the world, you know? Yeah. They're not smart. They're dumb. Let's just have also address. I forgot the address. And you can tell them that, you know, you guys are dumb. You don't get my joke. That's you obviously are dumb. Download again mock data. Where's my address? Here. Kunda Greens. Like 27, yes? 28, 27, 28. Okay, that's part of the address. Let's have the other one. Address here. I think that's fine. Range meet. Hotmail, Yahoo, Gmail. I think usually they have corporate names, corporate emails. But in this case, it's fine. Okay, Katrin Schmidt. Oh, that's company name, which probably doesn't. Yeah, I feel like I've just have some error here with this data export. I don't know where this company name is from. Because I don't have it here, do I? Contact name, company, okay. Where's the company name from? Oh, okay, so that's probably something I shouldn't have even. Okay, so now I can remove it from my Excel. Delete column. Let's just save it. And let's hope this will actually not break my upload. This would be this would suck. Oh yeah, looks good. So I have like people name and let's see. I hope I don't fuck up anything here. Yeah, nothing here broken. Doesn't look too broken. Yeah, bye. Was nice to talk to you. Great jokes. Make sure you know. Yeah, as I'm saying, if they don't really get your jokes, tell them they are dumb. That's what I tell my wife, you know, when she doesn't understand them. I just tell her, you are stupid. No, I'm just kidding. I would never say that to my wife, you know. Like I'm a good boy, good husband, nice and, you know, polite and stuff. Okay, let's just export this. Suppliers export. Oh, and now I'm just gonna have suppliers export, and I'll fill it up with my gibberish data. Company name. So name, that's not a name. Why do I have like a name and company name? Again, I probably created like a unnecessary column. Company, yeah, it's not necessary here. But maybe it's actually being created. Ah, Jesus. Jesus. Why don't I believe in you? But, oh yeah, so I need to put address, phone, email. Okay, so I get that. I've got that data. So address. Yeah, let's have this stuff. I don't know how many even. Don't remember. There was 20. It's probably too many. Okay. And then like phone. Phone number here. This many? Yeah, okay, about that. And then email. Probably too less. Contact person. Ooh, yeah. One more. Why it's not really fitting it? Okay, contact person. Some name and some stuff like this. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, let's just upload this. Suppliers export. How thrilling is this today? Yeah, me doing some Excel stuff. Like I wouldn't even think that this will actually be interesting for 5 people at the same time. Internet is crazy. Yeah, internet is crazy place where people just come and watch someone doing Excel. Even like if there's a bunch of them only, if there's only 5 people or 3 people. This is a crazy place. Obviously there are people watching someone else playing games instead of playing them themselves, which is also equally crazy in my opinion, but I think like even more crazy is watching someone doing his Excel. Which one am I from? Upload Excel. Suppliers export. Please work. Please don't break. Please don't show more errors. Yeah, I think that's fine. Last delivery. This could be good as well. I'll just fill it up with this data. See, this is actually so cool. You can just... Yeah, my date picker sucks. I hate it. I hate my date picker. I think like it's just one prompt away from having a good date picker, but like I just... Yeah, let's just have it as a task. That's another thing I forgot to do, and I've been hating it for pretty much entire length of the project. Replace this annoying date picker. But this is a browser date picker basically, so I hate it. I should replace it long time ago, and I've never done it. Okay, there is a problem here. I see we have... Oh no. Do we have products? Was this supposed to have products? Yeah. Yeah, we have a bug here. Okay, let's just fix that. I think I should actually be back to fixing some bugs. Because I can see that I've got like in my Excel, in my products. Yeah. Let's see what if this is something. Okay, that I have to be careful with that kind of errors, with that kind of bugs, because this is something that can absolutely mess up many things if done incorrectly. So maybe I should just keep it for tomorrow and forget about it now. Because for this video, it's actually done. No, this is not done. Virtual video, tour video, add virtual tour. Yeah, all of that needs to be done. I think the first one will be actually make sure uploaded Excel products are as to correct company. Currently, when I upload products with company names, companies are created, but the products that I have are not in businesses and in customers and suppliers. Yeah, maybe I'll understand the next time I read it. I hope I will. I hope I will. Is it 2 hours? No, it's 1 minute and a half till 2 hours. And someone just appeared here, which is a pity, you know. After 2 hours, you're just coming here and expecting me to stay another hour. Yes? Is this something you are expecting me to do? Oh, I like we used to have like most of the people saying that they do vibe coding 2 projects at the same time. But now it just went to 50-50. So half of the people say they do some, like out of 6 people, 3 say they do 2 projects at the same time. And some of them don't. I did it a couple of times. Obviously it's not like, it's hard actually, and you have to really focus, but you can do it. But unfortunately it's almost 2 hours, and like I will actually be leaving quite soon, because in my country where I live, which the country that is called Poland. It's already 8 p.m. and I think I'm gonna drop. And I wish I have finished all of that with image upload, but I actually created some good data set, which I'm actually very happy with. Yeah, I'm quite happy with. So I will actually use that for now. And tomorrow, yes, thank you, goodbye. And tomorrow I will be busy, I think, but I will try to actually fit it together. So thanks for your time. I really enjoyed this live stream. Bring your friends next time. Bring your mom so they can watch it, so I get more viewers. And yeah, see you around. Goodbye.